Right.
But I think what everyone really wants to know is
Nitty gritty.
what's actually covered and what's not.
Yes, that's where it gets really interesting.
Oh,
And the IRS has this long list
yeah.
of, what they consider deductible, but there are also these common misconceptions about what's not allowed.
Okay.
So it's almost easier to think about it in categories.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Categories. Okay, so let's start with treatments.
Okay.
What kind of treatments are we talking about?
When it comes to treatments, the IRS covers a very wide range of things, from routine checkups to major surgeries.
Okay.
Acupuncture ambulance services, chiropractic care, dental treatment, eye exams,
Oh.
eye surgery, hearing aids,
Okay.
hospital services, psychoanalysis, stop smoking programs,
Hmm.
transplants. I mean, the list goes on.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is.
I'm sure there are some things in there that people wouldn't think would be deductible.
Oh, you're absolutely right. But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
But first, let's talk about equipment and supplies. So when it comes to equipment and supplies, the IRS covers a pretty wide range of things. We're talking artificial teeth, bandages, contact lenses, crutches,
Okay, that all seems
pretty straightforward.
pretty straightforward, yeah.
But here's where it gets a little bit interesting. You can also deduct things like breast pumps and supplies, pregnancy test kits. And remember how we talked about wigs earlier?
Right.
If it's recommended by a doctor for mental health reasons, those are all deductible.
It's like they're really thinking about a wide range of situations there.
Absolutely. And then there are also deductions related to specific conditions. So, for example,
Okay.
did you know that you could deduct expenses related to the treatment of alcoholism and drug addiction?
Okay.
So this includes things like transportation to and from support group meetings, like Alcoholics Anonymous.
Wow, so it's not just like the cost of rehab, it's also like the ongoing support.
Exactly.
That is incredible.
Yeah. And speaking of transportation, that's another area where you can find some deductions.
Okay, tell me more about that because I imagine transportation costs can really add up.
Absolutely. So you can deduct transportation costs that are primarily for and essential to medical care.
Okay.
This includes things like bus fare, taxis, ambulance services, and even the cost of gas and oil for your car if you're driving.
Okay.
You can also deduct things like parking fees and tolls.
So if I have to drive, a long distance to see a specialist,
Right.
I can deduct those costs.
Exactly.
Okay.